Hey guys, Matt here, and today I'm just here with more news for Destiny, obviously, and I suppose you could say Destiny 2 news, because I'm sure what I'm about to tell you is going to influence Destiny 2 and probably the rest of Destiny Year 1. And I have got some post-patch Iron Banner gameplay in the background, but yeah, if you like the video or dislike the video, give some feedback if you watch part of it or all of it. Any form of feedback would be nice. It's my third video, my other two videos are relatively short. Feedback on them would be nice as well. Just to help the channel grow and get started. But yeah, jump straight into it. Okay, so not too long ago, a fair while back, High Moon Studios joined the development process of Destiny and most likely Destiny 2. In case you don't know, that they worked mainly on Transformers games like Fall of Cybertron, which I thought was excellent. It was excellent multiplayer. But they also did a bit of work on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I know that wasn't too well received, but they've worked a little bit on first person shooters. So yeah, they made the Titan armor that we're gonna see in the Dawning, which obviously they haven't just joined the whole of High Moon Studios just to make one piece of armor. I think they've joined mainly to, so Bungie have a bigger workforce. They can now say, right, you're just going to develop a few sets of armor for us. You can now develop this mission or this strike. So I think Bungie is still going to have creative control. I think High Moon are more minions for Bungie really. But the more new news, the main news I want to talk about today is the joining of Vicarious Visions. They have just joined development about a day ago, 2 days ago. Depends on upload. They've just joined development. They announced on Facebook, Vicarious Visions is excited to announce that we are partnering with Bungie to further expand the award-winning Destiny universe. I mean, their previous experience is Skylanders. The main point I have about these two announcements is people are fearing the Call of Duty effect. Call of Duty was originally by Infinity Ward until they were like, right, we want more, a game every year. So they introduced Treyarch. And then later on Sledgehammer as well, and people are kind of fearing the Call of Duty effect, that the main sort of core experience, the main core sort of ideas that Destiny hold, that the things they want to achieve, could be washed away by further development. But I think Bungie are smart. I think Activision have learnt, maybe. This is Activision again, who are in charge of Call of Duty as well. So a lot of people are fearing that. But I think what's key about Destiny is the community. Bungie know very well what the community want. The Destiny community is very vocal. It's different to the Call of Duty community. You'd buy it all the time. Destiny players leave and come back. It's a I'd say a large community, but it's a very sort of not isolated community, but a very loyal community. And so I think they've introduced these two new companies so they can make content faster. So the live updates, the DLCs can be, made faster. Made bigger, made better, because I think they've realised that, and we know this from the conference call they had, that they know that we're very content hungry as a community, and I think they know, what we want. They know we want a lot more content. We want content to last. So I think they brought in two more teams, almost whole teams, to help with this, to make more content, to make quicker content, to make possibly better content, because they're going to have dedication now. You're going to have Bungie, I think, are still going to be the figureheads. I don't think High Moon are going to be in charge of something on their own with their own ideas, and I don't think Vicarious Visions are either. I think Bungie are just going to dedicate teams. Maybe they'll merge them a little bit, so it won't be High Moon doing one thing, Bungie doing another. They'll sort of merge, I think. They'll maybe take the best of everything. And in my opinion, this is really positive, because we've now got a bigger team led by Bungie, who know what we want. They play our game, they love this game. They're not going to want it to go to sort of lose its main theme, almost its main message. What it wants players to experience. You're not going to lose that. I think this is positive in some ways, but I really do understand people's fears. It's Activision. They don't want the Call of Duty effect to happen, where the original Infinity Ward, the original figureheads, the sort of founders of that company, were kicked out, and now they make Titanfall with their own creative freedom, and look at that. That's a brilliant game. Although not probably as well. Not probably doesn't get as much attention as it deserves. Came out at the same time as Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty, but yeah, I think if Destiny and Bungie and Activision give Bungie sort of the main role, if Bungie can keep their original idea under control, if they can manage these two teams, I think we'll have a much better experience in Destiny. And as we know, in that conference call we had a few weeks or months back about Destiny 2, they do have a vision, and I think the reason they take on these teams is to fulfill out that vision, because I think they've realised that maybe it's harder. Now the game has obviously been in development for a long time. Like Destiny 2 probably started, within the first two DLCs of Destiny 1 coming out. I think they're now going to provide that steady stream of regular content that they spoke about, because now they've got two teams. They could have one team working on DLC with a few Bungie people in. I think we'll have more Rise of Iron sized content, maybe at the sort of regular times as the first two DLCs we had in year one. So I think they might go back to that 2 DLC model, Rise of Iron sized, then one big Taken King, and then 2 smaller ones, then Destiny 3, which is kind of what the original DLC plan was meant to be. That image we saw at the start, where it was 2 DLCs, Big Comet, which was Taken King, 2 more smaller DLCs, and then Destiny 2. But I think when they realised that the 2 smaller DLCs weren't big enough, they just combined that idea into making one sort of 3/4 size DLC, which is Rise of Iron. But yeah, thanks guys for the video. Sorry I rambled a little bit. I think I'll try and improve on my clarity next time. But yeah, thanks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.